Hello, welcome to A Gay A NonGay. We've just had a major fallout.
Yes, this is A Gay A NonGay.
So I'm James Barr, I'm gay. He's Dan Hudson, he's non-gay.
Yes.
A fly just came into the studio.
Yeah. I didn't actually see it at any point.
You haven't seen the fly at all?
No.
Is that just because flies follow you all the time anyway?
Well, as I've explained to James numerous times over the years, if you see a fly or a bee or a wasp, just ignore it.
No.
But,
why?
Well, I ignored it.
But what happened is...
And what happened?
So just to recap, because you weren't here, because the audio wasn't recording, Dom, who works at the studio, came in. I screamed about a fly whilst I thought we were recording. Dom storms in to save me.
Right.
Dan's like, just ignore it. But I want my straight men to look after me like Dom did.
Yeah,
but
so
that's the energy you should be bringing, not just ignore it, it'll go away.
Well,
because also that's not true.
Well, I'm not pandering to the approach that I don't believe in.
What do you mean? You genuinely believe a fly, if you ignore it, will leave?
Yeah, of course.
Where? We're in a room with 4 walls.
It's gonna fly away somewhere else.
We're in a room,
right? And this particular
with 4 walls.
In this particular scenario, fine, maybe.
I saw it.
Oh God!
It went in front of the light. Listen, carry on.
In this particular scenario, fine, maybe open the door. But otherwise, just like when you're outside and you're like getting in a tiz about it, just don't do that.
That's so offensive.
Why?
Getting in a tiz.
Why?
Because it just felt very homophobic. I can't explain it. It just felt coded.
Okay, well, it's not.
I don't agree that they will just ignore you and leave you alone.
Well, they do and they will.
No, they don't.
They do.
They don't.
They do.
They don't. They don't, Dan. They'll follow you around.
No, they won't.
Because they like hairspray or what deodorant you're wearing or whatever aftershave you got on that they think is sweet. They think also I have red hair, so they think I'm a flower.
That you're
encouraging. Try and pollinate my head.
No, you're encouraging them.
I'm not. What do you mean I'm encouraging them?
Sit there like motionless, and I promise you they'll go away.
No.
Yes.
Why do you think that they're attention seeking?
Because they are.
You're describing flies and wasps like they're gay people. Like, if you stop looking at them and stop giving them attention, they'll just leave. Like,
right.
Which is true for gay people.
Right.
But that's not true for wasps.
It is.
Because they don't care about what you're talking about. They're not looking for attention.
They are.
They're not looking for attention, Dan. They're not narcissists.
They are.
They're looking...
They want you to respond.
Sorry. You think wasps are narcissists?
Yeah.
You think insects have the ability to be a narcissist?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't often think you're an idiot. I very rarely think you're an idiot, to be honest. But that is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
It's not. It's been proven time and time again.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me. Point me towards the science.
Well,
show me the hard
science. Is if you stand there and don't encourage it.
No, that's not science.
It will go away. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, lads, there's a gay over there who's going to give us loads of attention. Let's go and buzz around his head.
We like to start this episode. We like to start episodes.
Oh yeah, that one's not gay. He's not giving.
It's not about being gay.
Let's move on. He's ignoring us.
It's not about being gay.
What you're saying is that they want an audience.
Yes.
But that's just so not true.
Yes, it's so true.
It's not. Otherwise, why wouldn't they congregate in West End theatres and just fly around the stage?
Well, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes.
I've never seen a wasp's nest like on stage. I've never seen a swarm of wasps at the Regent's Park Theatre just swarming around the stage because there's an audience. They don't want an audience, Dan.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, right. So we kick off each episode of A Gay A NonGay with
a question from the non-gays, and this one actually comes from me.
Okay.
I've noticed that James is posting a lot about regional gays.
So your question is,
what's the regional gay?
I'm a regional gay.
Right. I assume that you're not ready because you're saying a gay from outside of London.
Yeah.
But you're from like close enough. So
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm from Eastbourne.
Yeah, but it's like Brighton.
It's like an hour and a half away from London.
Yeah, but so's Watford, and people still think.
And it's 40 minutes from Brighton.
Yeah, but so's.
No, it's further than Watford. Watford is technically London. I know it's outside the M25, but like it's not far from London, miles.
Right.
Like if you were to, like Eastbourne is like probably 150 miles.
Right, but say Milton Keynes then. I mean, we're getting bogged down in.
Okay, sure, Milton Keynes then, but that is regional.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
What do you mean?
You've got to be like.
Well, you're from Birmingham.
Exactly.
That's not regional. It's the second city, mate. It's got more. Got more canals than Venice.
Yeah, more miles of canal than Venice. Yeah. So what regional is just from small places? Is that what we're getting?
I just think it's anywhere that's not London, isn't it? I was just using your argument back at you. But your question is, what is a regional gay?
Yeah.
Moi.
Right. So
Just-
what's
I
the
think it's
running
just like-
joke?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Right.
It just seems to be doing quite well
Right.
on TikTok. I don't know.
It's
I think
people.
it's
It's
just
people from a
being
small.
a bit lost, being like, where the hell am I? What's going on?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
guess that
just
makes
like-
sense.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's particularly interesting.
I mean, you spot them at Euston train station and Paddington train station,
The regional gays.
just causing
Actually, you know what? That's very true. There are a lot of regional gays at Euston.
they're causing a commotion when there doesn't need to be one.
Why?
Well, because they're like, oh, where does the train leave, and where's my ticket and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're used to being in and around London and other major transport hubs, you don't fanny around at the train station.
Right.
You just do your thing.
Yeah. But you know
I'm not saying they're gay necessarily.
Thing is, though, if you ignore them, they will just go away.
Well, that's what I try and do.
They just want your attention.
Yeah,
That's the thing. So
that-
if you just ignore them,
Yeah.
freeze, they will stop paying attention. They'll just leave you alone.
Yeah, that's what I try and do. But yeah, that's a lesson for life, I think.
So you don't know where it's been.
If something is annoying,
Yeah,
just
but it's
ignore
not. It doesn't work. You can't do that though.
it. I can.
No, you can't because I know I'm contradicting myself left, right, and centre here all the time. But like, if you ignore Donald Trump, like you can't ignore it.
Well,
You can to an extent.
but
to
if
protect
people
your
had
own-
ignored him and not taken him seriously, then he wouldn't be where he is.
It's hard to argue with that.
So there you go.
That
Anyway,
is actually hard to argue with.
yes, I know. That's why.
That is a good point.
But having not done that, now we have to take him seriously.
Right. So there's like a line.
If everybody just listened to me,
I did think that at the time. I did say that to people.
yeah,
But he was so entertaining, wasn't he?
I guess so. I mean,
That's
he
why
is.
the media
He
went
is
for it.
funny. Like,
I mean, he knows how to win. That's what's dangerous about him, actually. The most dangerous thing about him is that he's a narcissist
yeah,
and that he knows how to play the media
yeah,
because he's a performer.
yeah,
They've basically hired a entertainer, comedian or something.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway, moving on. Lavender marriages.
He basically hired me.
Lavender marriages are back. Apparently,
Yeah.
they're rising in popularity again. And a lavender marriage is when when a gay bloke marries a
Well, isn't it just a fake
fake
marriage?
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessary. Well, I guess lavender must mean gay because it's like a pinkish color, isn't it?
well, I think
But yeah, it's like a lesbian and a gay getting married.
yeah,
Queer woman, queer man.
getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're not really together. They're just doing it to like split the bills,
I suppose so.
have a better life,
Yeah.
get some tax breaks. I mean, I don't really know why society is so focused on having a partner. It does confuse me.
Right.
It does seem odd that that's like the thing we have to do. Like if you don't have one, you have to pay more money for everything.
Yeah.
It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only benefit you get as a single person is a single council tax reduction.
That's true.
That's literally it.
It's quite a big one though.
But like if you're on a train and you're on your own, you should get a cheaper ticket.
Well, you do get a cheaper ticket. It's half the price of 2 tickets.
No, but you can get a rail card for 2 people.
Yeah.
And if you travel together, you get a discount.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair to me. Why
Sure.
do they give you that? Because you're taking up more space as well.
Yeah.
Because you've probably got like 4 bags. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
You've got more bags than me.
I went to my mate's 40th weekend thing
Yeah.
recently, and I'm not single, neither is my mate, but our missus weren't there. We have to share a room together, whether we like it or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How was that?
Well, it's fine, but
did you put a row of pillows between
we're in
you?
like 2 single beds.
Oh, 2 singles.
Yeah.
Did you push them together?
No. I think it would have been more pleasant just for us to share a bed.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what his
So
take
you could
on
have
that
spooned
was.
or whatever.
No, I don't know what his take. I don't think that would be his take actually.
No.
He seemed to be asleep like most of the weekend.
But we've discussed this before. You wouldn't do that with a girl,
No.
but you would do it with a bloke.
Yeah.
Would you do it with me?
I'm
Would you
surprised that
not
we
feel
haven't
weird?
actually.
Would you not feel weird about me being in the bed with you?
No, why? You're going to try it on?
No, but what if I did?
But I'm sure, well, you would have done that by now, I think.
Can you imagine? I don't even know what I would do. No, but what if a girl?
What if I tried
Why would
it?
you not sleep with a girl then?
Because it's not really appropriate, is it?
What? That's absolute fucking nonsense.
God, we're not recreating
No,
that.
but that is nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
It is
It's
because
not.
what's the difference between a girl sleeping next to you and me sleeping next to you? The only difference is that you could try it on with the girl, but you wouldn't try it on with me
Well, there's 2 parties that could try it on with each other.
versus one. So
Yes,
the, so
I
the
suppose,
odds
yeah.
are down. So you're like, oh, sure, fine.
Yeah,
I'll take those odds.
I guess so.
It's sort of weird. It's like you don't have any self-control of yourself. if there was a girl there. Whereas if it's a guy, it doesn't matter. So you do have self-control.
No, but it's inherently. Why are we having this conversation again? It's
because you brought it up.
It's inherently like intimate, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, but it would still be intimate if it was me or another man.
Not
next
really,
to you.
because you're singing from a different hymn sheet.
No, I'm not. I'm singing for your hymn sheet.
Yeah, but I'm not singing from your hymn sheet.
Yeah, but I want to read your hymn sheet, and it's right there in front of me.
Yeah, but I'm trusting that you're not gonna.
Aha. Whereas,
and I would trust,
and if I was a girl, you would also trust that she.
Not necessarily. No, I don't know which girl. Who I don't know.
You wouldn't trust the girl.
Not necessarily. Just
but you would trust me.
Yeah, because you would. As I say, because you would have done it by now.
Okay. That doesn't really. Doesn't work. If we just met, so if we just met, then
yeah,
you wouldn't trust me.
I probably still would, because I'd be like, we're not on the same page, even though apparently you are on my page.
Yeah, but you don't know that I'm not on your page.
I probably would assume that you're not on the page.
So you would assume every girl could be on your page.
I'd have to take it on a case-by-case basis.
See, I think that is a problem.
I'd have to take it on a case-by-case basis, but I'd probably err on the side of caution, yeah.
I do think that's a problem. Not specifically you, but for society in general, that you think a girl could be an option, or that there's a chance she'll be interested, or there's a chance she could try it on. Like
there's quite a high chance that
the default is not, oh, I've just met a person and we're going to actually just sleep next to each other because that's what humans do. Yeah. The default is she could try it on.
What?
Or I could try it on.
Okay,
therefore we shouldn't sleep next to each other. Like we have no self-control.
Let's just err on the side of caution.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
It is.
Put yourself in the shoes of my friend Anna, who's organised this on behalf of her husband Tom. Yeah. And she's gone, okay, well, there's two single blokes. Like, even though I did sort of joke about it a minute ago, that is the logical thing to do. That's also what I would do if I was organising. A couple of not single, but like, their misses aren't here. So,
yeah, that's not gendered, is it? It's just like, in my world, if I was single and my girlfriend was single and we all went away with loads of other people that had partners, we'd be put together. And that would be completely fine.
Hang on, you were single and your girlfriend?
Yeah, like a straight friend, girlfriend, or even a lesbian friend.
Yeah, and I get, well, that proves my point, really. Neither of you are on the same page.
No, but it's not about who's on the same page. Yeah, it's about the fact that you're both single.
I guess she could be on your page, right?
It's about the fact that you're both single.
I don't...
What I'm saying is, there's no reason why you're comfortable sleeping with a gay man next to you, but you're not comfortable sleeping with a straight woman. There's no reason why those two things are different.
It's just not appropriate, really. Like, but if it's avoidable.
Sure, I agree. Society, your girlfriend would think that's inappropriate. Yeah, I agree on that. Right. But if you really drill down, if you really look at it, isn't that nonsense?
Not really,
it is though, because nothing's going to happen because you respect and love your girlfriend. Sleeping in a bed next to another woman isn't, or a gay man isn't going to change that.
Yeah, but I don't.
Unless you think you have absolutely no self-control.
I don't know, but I don't know who. I mean, which girl are we talking about? I don't know what page this other girl's on. So just
But you can just say no, can't you?
Yeah, but that's awkward. Like, and actually, that has happened with two friends of mine, and I haven't spoken since. Right. Like, that is awkward. So just don't have that awkward situation in the first place.
Sure. But it's just sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just sleeping.
For the most part,
it's just bizarre. I think it's odd. I just think everyone should just chill out. Having said that, I have the same problem if I sleep next to a gay man, like, who I'm not intimate with. Right. I would probably still feel weird. Right. There's like this weird thing. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to question it. Like, right. I would definitely be the same. I'd be like, oh no, are we going to hook up? Is there going to be an awkward moment? Is he going to try it on? Am I going to try it on? Yeah. Do we want that? No. Like, I'm overthinking all of that in my head just by going to sleep next to a random guy. Yeah. But it's so stupid because the bed is like, it's just a bed.
Yeah, but things happen in a bed that is more than...
But they also happen in cubicles or...
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't be appropriate for me to go into a cubicle with whichever girl we're talking about. Would it? Moving on, or moving backwards, lavender marriages.
That's what we were talking about. Yes. So, yeah, I think I might do one.
Ready? Who are you going to marry?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'd marry Helen, actually.
Right.
I love Helen.
Yeah.
That would be quite a good lavender marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, literally any of my friends that are friends are friends. What? But it does make sense. Like, why not just like move in together, share all the bills?
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious as well. I'd be like, oh my God, tell me about who you're dating.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny.
Yeah.
But like, this is the problem I have with love and relationships in general. And I know we really disagree on this. And I've definitely changed my mind in the last however many years we've been doing this podcast. I do think we've got it wrong. Right. I think love should be platonic and everlasting. And I do have that for a lot of my friends.
Right.
And that is, for me, the strongest version of love I've ever witnessed is my friends. So I don't know why we're not marrying our friends. I don't know where this big lie comes from. I do think it's a big lie. One day I'll write a book called that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So a lavender marriage does sort of seem like a good idea.
Weirdly,
I mean, if you were single, would you get married to someone just to like bring the bills down?
No.
Why? Because you think it's too much about love?
Yeah, I guess so. Weirdly, I have more time for that concept than the concept of just getting married because that's what people do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But I wouldn't do either. I wouldn't do either of those things.
Why?
Well, firstly, I'm straight, so...
What's that got to do with marriage?
Well, so I don't need to be in a marriage like to a lesbian or whatever.
No, you'd be in a marriage to a straight guy. That would be your version.
Right. Well, I'm not going to do that.
I don't know if that's lavender. It's more like grey, but...
I mean, it's just why am I doing that? That just doesn't... there's no reason to do that.
For the same reasons that queer people do it.
But you can't
like
mirror those reasons.
Because like tax breaks, stability, mortgages.
Right. I think I'd rather be unstable.
Really?
I'd rather have instability, than marry a bloke.
And then what about normal marriage?
Well, what do you mean? What about it?
You said you wouldn't do either of those things.
No, well, I said I wouldn't do it for the head because that's what everyone else does.
Oh, okay. I think
I did this.
I definitely fell into that rhythm as a gay man. I definitely thought like, oh, I need to get married because then I've done it. Right. I've completed it, which is nonsense. Anyway. Also, I don't understand why people in relationships get gifts. They've already got each other. They've got loads of money. They've got 2 incomes. And they're being given loads of money by their family. Yeah. My dad told me recently he's saved money for me to get married. Which so that was quite upsetting for a few reasons. It's beautiful because I'm a gay son. Yeah. So normally the tradition is that you save money for your daughter's wedding. Right. Not your gay son's. Yeah. So like on one hand, I'm like, wow, that's really beautiful. My dad wants to look after me. Yeah. But then on the other hand, I'm like, why for when I get married, when I'm actually struggling now? Yeah. Because I can't afford all my bills that doubled after I broke up with my ex. And like, why do I have to wait for that money when at that point I'll be financially great because I'll have another partner and we'll be splitting everything. And suddenly we're being showered with gifts. And...
Yeah, but you would have to pay for a wedding, wouldn't you, in that scenario? Well, so it would come in.
Not really, but even then, we'd still be saving shit ton of money, wouldn't we?
Why?
Because there's 2 of us living in one house, splitting all the bills. Yeah. So basically, your income effectively,
your wedding,
your disposable income doubles.
Even like a small wedding is like 20 grand. So.
But I probably wouldn't even do that. But
you would.
But like, do you know what I mean though?
Not really.
Yeah, you do. Suddenly, everyone's getting given spoons and knives and like crockery sets and like, free houses or whatever, holidays. Like, oh, we'll pay for this, we'll pay for that. Like, why? Why wouldn't you do that for me now? I actually need it more now than I would then. Right. Even if I was paying 20 grand for a wedding, I personally need
because there needs
more support now as a single person than I do when I'm suddenly happy.
But there needs to be a hook or a peg to put that on, right? It can't just be like, oh, it's a Tuesday, can I have loads of shit?
Why?
Oh, well, try that.
Okay, fine. It's Friday and I could do with some money. Or like I'm going to Edinburgh. Yeah. That's the hook.
But people do use,
But I suppose I'm not. I should do that. I don't do that.
People do GoFundMes.
I should have done a GoFundMe. I haven't done that.
Right.
It feels embarrassing to ask for a GoFundMe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I did do a gig recently, and out of nowhere, and I was saying online, like, this is crazy. I haven't sold enough tickets to even be here. Yeah. And then and someone donated some money onto my Patreon without me even realizing. Okay. To like help me pay for the train. They gave me £50, which is beautiful. But I was like, that's not even covering the train. Yeah. I'm joking.
And it got the megabus.
It made me cry a lot because that is so sweet. So I guess maybe we should ask for help. But like, it's tough out here. I've spent so much money on this fucking stand-up show, Dan.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, God, I have nothing. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, no, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not here to moan.
I noticed on Facebook, lol, that someone I know, I'm sure, I don't really know anymore, but I'm sure he's getting married for the third time. And I was like, I've got to get to the bottom of this. So I messaged our old mutual friend on LinkedIn who had weirdly messaged me, and I was like, why is Sheila always getting married?
Is that a made up name?
Yeah.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I don't know. I don't speak to these people anymore. And I was like, oh, shit. Because I do want to get to the bottom of that. And now I can't.
What do you mean?
Well, why are you getting married so all the time?
I don't know her. I have no idea. But I would imagine probably because of the pressure of society telling you that that's what you believe is the ultimate goal. Yeah. People, we're brainwashed, aren't we, into thinking that that's what we're meant to do.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
Maybe.
But actually, she'd be better off spending 20 grand on personal development. Therapy, like self-love.
Yeah.
Doing things for herself.
Yeah.
That would eventually, hopefully, then lead to a much healthier relationship.
Yeah.
Not just with her own self, but with other people. But I'm not a therapist. I just see it and I'm like, what are you doing?
I do think that with girls, I suppose, who are objectively like very attractive, they're not built for married life. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Because like
girls that are attractive are not built for married life.
A lot of the time, yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, I guess in her case, she can pretty much walk into any room and be like, right, who's up for it? Not that she would necessarily do that, but she wouldn't. Not so to suddenly like lock that off. I think is quite a gear change.
What do you mean lock that off?
To be like, oh well, that's not happening. I'm just going to stay with, obviously within the context of being straight and monogamous or whatever. I think to suddenly like lock that off is quite a gear change. Sometimes
I still don't know what you mean. Lock what off?
All the possibilities of walking into every room that and.
What do you mean gear change?
What do you know what I mean?
No, what I'm trying to do here is understand what the hell you're saying before coming at you with a tidal wave of...
Well, I don't need a tidal wave.
I don't know what the hell you're saying. You're saying what?
I don't need a tidal wave because she like a lot of girls can just walk into any room and be like, who wants it, basically.
Right. See, that I have so many issues with.
Why?
As a statement.
Why?
But I'm still trying
I have male friends that can do that as well.
But I'm still trying to get to the bottom of your point
right.
before I circle back to that bit. But that
right.
sounds fucking horrendous, as did the comment before where you said...
what?
I'm aghast.
What?
I've never heard you sound so incel. Please,
what do you mean?
Don't know what you're saying.
That's not incel. I'd say it about blokes that I know.
Okay, fair. So what's the next bit? It makes sense for her to lock it off.
I don't know if it does make sense for her and other people to close that off.
What, being a slut?
I wouldn't say that or use those words.
But you sort of did, though.
No, I didn't.
It's a word to describe what you said, though. She can walk into any room and have what she...
I'm not saying that she does do that.
You said she can walk into any room and be like, right, let's do it.
She can, yeah. I'm not saying that she does do that. I haven't spoken to her in an extremely long time.
Okay. This is the woman, Sheila, we're talking about.
Yeah.
So she's attractive.
Yeah.
You think she can walk into any room and have her pick of guys.
I didn't think that. I know that.
So she does do that.
I don't know whether she does that, but I know that she could do that if she wanted to.
And now, so what your question is what?
I haven't got a question. I'm just saying that's quite a gear change to close that off, isn't it? And
to stop sleeping around.
To close off the option of doing that. That's quite a gear change, isn't it? I don't know why you're pretending not to understand.
I'm not pretending not to understand. What I'm trying to do is not get annoyed with you by trying to like really understand what you're saying,
right?
So that I don't just like flip out and say, "What the fuck, you massive misogynist."
But it's not about misogyny. Fine. Well, let's use a guy example.
Yeah, sure, but same problem.
I've got loads of guys that can just walk in. Not loads of guys. Off the top of my head, 3 or 4 people that I know that can just walk into any room.
Yeah.
And do the same thing. Right.
Yeah, sleep with whoever they want.
Yeah.
But do you know that they are doing that?
No, I don't know that.
See, that's where the issue lies.
But it's not because
you're just assuming that because they're attractive, they want to sleep with whoever they want. But they might just like flirting with people.
Yeah, they might do. That's what I'm saying. They could do. Are they doing it? Who knows?
Yeah, but I suppose because you were talking in an analogy, it was very difficult to understand. But you were genuinely saying about this woman, Sheila, and that she's really hot.
Yeah.
She can sleep with whoever she wants. And it's quite a gear change to just suddenly decide, oh, I'm not going to sleep with whoever I want anymore. But you don't even know whether she is sleeping around or not at this point. You're just assuming that she is because she's hot, which I think is...
No, I didn't. No. I'm not...
a bit problematic.
It's not, because I didn't say that she could if she wanted to. And she's... By suddenly getting married, that option is off the table, right?
But she probably never even wanted that option.
Maybe she didn't.
You don't know that that's what she wanted just because she's attractive. It's quite wrong to assume just because someone's attractive.
She would. I know that she would at least like the attention.
But that doesn't mean that she wants to sleep with
people.
No,
it doesn't. It doesn't. But you're...
So the bit that I have a problem with, and I need to re-listen to this episode to really come back at you with a formed argument.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, don't even. The bit I have a problem with is that you're just assuming because she's hot, she can sleep with whoever she wants. Yeah. And now that she's getting married, you're like, well, why would you not just want to keep sleeping with everyone?
No, I didn't say why. I said that's just... All I said was that's a gear change. That's quite a gear change.
But you don't know that she was sleeping around with people.
No, but I know that she had the option to do that. And now...
so does everyone.
No, they don't. What do you mean?
Yes, they do.
What do you mean?
Everyone has the options to sleep with lots of people if they want to.
I'm not sure that they do.
Well,
I mean, maybe in this day and age, it's...
Of course they do. It's just that your mind's eye, you're coming at this with the male gaze, and you're saying to you, she's objectively hot, and therefore you think this, you think that, you can't believe she's done this gear change.
Well,
It is, because you're smiling. It's a bit problematic. Because anyone could do that, but you're looking at it through your gaze.
I don't know that anyone...
It's a bit shocking. Actually, it's probably one of the most shocking things you've ever said to me.
I don't know what...
It kind of is, actually. It is a bit.
I'm not sure that you're coming at it from, I guess, the gay gaze, which is that anybody can sleep with anybody at any time, right? It's sort of what you're...
If it's consensual and they agree to it.
Yeah, so I'm not sure...
We're just free, aren't we?
I'm not sure that that's true in the straight world. Maybe it is now. Maybe it certainly
could be if you wanted to have that conversation.
It certainly wasn't when I was single. There were certain people who just wouldn't be able to. And I know at least 2 straight people that are 40 and virgins. Right. So it's not like you can't just.
I gotta go soon. We've been recording for like an hour and a half for a few different episodes.
All I was saying was,
and you're only just dropping that bomb.
Yeah, but it's not a bomb, and the people don't want. That's they
don't want to have sex.
They don't want us to talk about that.
Right. Why are you then?
I'm just as for the purposes of illustration that not everyone can just have sex at the drop of a hat.
No, I never said that they could, Dan.
Right. What did you say?
You said that about your friend Sheila.
Right. Yeah.
I never said that.
No, but she can.
But what I'm trying to communicate to you is that she probably doesn't. You don't know that she wants that. You're just assuming because she's hot and good looking that she's going to have sex with as many guys as she wants.
Yeah.
And that is the thing I have a problem with.
Right.
Is your assumption that because she is good looking, that she can get whoever she wants, whenever she wants, and that is actually, in fact, what she wants. Therefore, it's a gear change to get married. That's the bit I have a problem with. Because you don't know that she wants to sleep around. No, you're just assuming she does because
she can in a way that.
But that's you and your projections of how you look or how other people look. That's not her. That's not fair to say that's a bit of a gear change, isn't it? What? Why is that a gear change? If you said, "Oh, she slept with 1,000 men," we're talking about Bonnie Blue here, and now she's getting married and she's going to be monogamous. That's a bit of a gear change. I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, I can see your point. That is a bit of a gear change.
Yeah.
But you're assuming because she's hot that she can sleep with whoever she wants and therefore has, and now monogamy is a gear change.
Well, no, I didn't say that she therefore has.
And that's shocking.
It's not shocking. I didn't. It
is.
I didn't say that.
Can you see why?
When you put it like that, yeah, but that isn't...
Okay, well then I think we've made our point, everyone.
But that isn't what I said.
Well...
Anyway, it's a gear change.
It's not a gear change, because you don't know what gear she was in. Thanks for listening.
We'll see you next week with some guests that may or may not have cancelled.